Yes, I'm Julian, professionally known as JDM, which stands for Julian Does Music.
Oh, nice.
DJ and music producer, specializing in hard dance music, and going for, in I think 15 days it'll be exactly 7 years.
No way. Oh my gosh, what a journey.
Yeah, it's been a long one. A third of my life.
Oh gosh, put it in that way. Like, oh my gosh. So how did it all kind of start? Where was that kind of spark?
Yeah, so it kind of happened by accident.
Yeah.
So I've always listened to a lot of music, always been surrounded by a lot of different types of music and things like that. So from a young age, listening to like pop, rock and roll, classical, things like that. Graduated towards like hip hop, rap, proper, so like fun stuff with that.
Wow.
And then one day I was just on the internet.
Yeah.
Came across an article that said Marshmello was a DJ. Like, I didn't know that. I heard of him like from the radio, and I was thinking, I thought that he just like made music.
Yeah.
Looked a bit more into it, and I saw all these names that I knew, like David Guetta, Armin van Buuren, Tiesto. I'm like, I had no clue these guys were DJs as well. So I like gave it a go. I thought, why not? Never looked back, and
wow,
here I am.
That's amazing. 7 years later. Gosh. Is there anything upcoming that you want to talk about at this moment?
Yes, so I'm currently trying to get some more events going. It's my last year in York, so trying to just have a last kind of like hurrah. Just need like venues to let me know if they have the dates available that I've requested, and then after that we should be good to go.
Oh, amazing.
But after that, got hopefully some more international things coming up.
Oh, wow. That's so cool. Are there any kind of places that you can say now, or is it to be...
Probably countries.
Countries? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I can probably say safely the Netherlands will happen within the next 12 months.
Oh, wow.
France will probably happen hopefully within the next 18 months.
Yeah.
And hopefully I'll be able to do the US this summer as well when I go back to see family. But that's... Well, I need to get tickets to go back first.
Or they can be a bit pricey, can't they? Yeah.
Luckily, I'm not paying for it.
Oh, that's good. Hey, perks. Wow. So, like, tell me about the industry. Like, how does it work? Like, how are you finding it at this moment?
Yeah, so the industry is quite an interesting one because it can be very cutthroat, it can be very brutal, but at the same time, it can also be very rewarding, and it really depends on which part of the industry you are in and like what you try to bring to the table. I'm quite lucky in hard dance music, which is what I specialize in. It's a subset of EDM, or electronic dance music. It's a very kind of like inclusive community, and so instead of being like fierce competition, it's more friendly competition. So people will be more than happy to give you feedback, or more than happy to say, okay, that was good, but that was completely terrible. You need to do this instead.
Oh, right. Okay.
Wow. Brutally honest, which is good because it helps push everybody up rather than like some parts of the industry which like try to push you down. But it's a nice little world to be in, and sometimes you like go through your contact list and you're like, oh wow,
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. It's like a real big kind of community then in that case. Like, everyone working together for the bigger picture.
Yeah, it's growing all the time.
Wow.
Thank you.
What's your kind of biggest highlight of your career so far?
Oh, that's a tough one. I've got a couple.
Okay.
I'm very proud of the EP that I put out, I think about a year and a half ago. My first like signed releases, so that was really cool.
What EP is that?
It's called Never Stop the Rave. It's out on a small record label called SEUA, but it's a good step. It's like in that kind of industry to be able to say, hey, look, I put something out.
Yeah.
Even if it's not perfect, even if I were to redo the entire thing today, it'd probably sound quite a bit better than
really?
now. Just because
quite far, have you?
Yeah, because I do everything from like sound design to mixing and mastering to just arrangements like on my own. So I have improved a bit. Well, I say a bit. quite a bit on the mixing and mastering side, which was probably the biggest drawback from the EP when it came out.
Whoa.
But yeah, other than that, I think it was, well, on the 12th of October, I had my first international gig.
Oh, no way, this year? Whoa.
Yeah, in the Netherlands. So.
Oh my gosh, tell us more.
It was for the record label that I signed to. It was the party for the 20th anniversary of its existence.
Whoa.
And so it I got invited across. The people that were running it had enjoyed what I'd done, in live streams and other mixes and things like that, and just said, hey,
gosh,
come on across. So I did, and had an absolute blast.
That's amazing.
Thank you. Yeah.
Gosh. So what kind of people stood out there, and were there other groups and stuff that also performed there?
So it was just other DJs that played as well. I think that 3 of us, I want to say, had made releases on the label.
Yeah.
2 or 3 of us, something like that. But then others were just locals and other cool people in the industry. And so it was just a really, really fun night.
That's so cool.
Thank you.
What happened about a month and a half ago?
About a month and a half ago, I received a message from a contact from the record label that I was signed at, who runs a sub-label of that. So essentially, he runs his own label, and it got put under the umbrella of SEUA.
Oh my gosh.
And he invited me to play the 15-year party for his label, which I would have really wanted to do.
Yeah.
Problem is, it's in Moscow.
Ooh.
As much as I'd really like to visit Moscow one day, it's not the right time, sadly.
Not right now.
Especially if the escalating tensions going on.
Yeah. That's such a shame.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
such a shame.
If it'd been 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Perfect. But yeah, it's
crazy how the world's changing,
Yeah, exactly. It's such a shame that politics has made it that everything gets affected in such a horrible way in this case. Russia going into Ukraine was just taking away so many opportunities for so many people, not just outsiders coming in, but also Russians trying to play as well, because not everyone supports it. Yeah. And not everyone wants to receive a bomb on their head when they're playing.
Not exactly, no. Be a good firework, but no, I wouldn't recommend that kind of firework. No.
Once in a lifetime opportunity.
Yeah. No. Wow. Is there anything you want to shout out at the moment, or anything? Anyone? Inspirations, or
Yeah. So I've got quite a few friends that have been doing some pretty impressive things recently.
Yeah.
One of them being my friend and mentor, Gardlion, who is currently doing really well. He's had quite a lot of releases put out on probably the biggest record label in the world for hard dance music, called Scantrax.
Okay.
And he's just played DEF CON, which is the biggest hard dance festival in the world, for the 2nd time this year.
God.
Decibel as well. Really impressive stuff. Also, my friend Bassbrain is doing incredibly well. He's just played Tomorrowland for the 2nd or 3rd time or something like that.
I've heard about Tomorrowland. Whoa.
Incredible stuff.
Mad.
Yeah, also my friends at Strange Music, one of whom is here, Jerry Robinson, a good friend of mine. He's been doing some very impressive things, selling out shows of 20,000 people, or 20,000 plus people, and
oh my god!
Yeah, incredible stuff. And some of the music that he's got on the way is top level. Same thing for my friend Joey Cool, who's been just releasing stuff recently, and it's all just top notch.
Wow.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Things are happening.
It's just great to see my friends succeeding in their passions, and regardless of if it's rap and hip hop, like Jerry and Joey, or Alan, another friend of mine, Alan the Prodigy, who's just he's just released his newest album, I Once Was Alan Wayne, which is very much worth a listen.
Okay.
It's just seeing all these guys succeed is just so gratifying, even if I wasn't involved in some in the projects that they're doing, for example.
Yeah.
Just seeing them like be able to spread the joy that music gives them to the world is
it's like them flourishing in their own kind of worlds. It's like, wow.
Exactly, and it's something I want to do as well, just to spread the joy that music gives us.
It's happening. It's happening.
Thank
like
you.
We're here on JazzLink. Like it's gonna happen. At the time in the right direction. That's all it is. You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Couldn't be in a better place.
No, exactly. Wow.